Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're joining us again, thank you for your consistency. But if you're joining us for the first time, thank you so much for joining us. Do not forget to subscribe, as that goes a long way in supporting the channel. But without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So first things first, we have to warm up. We all know the importance of warming up. So right here I'm just warming up my hamstrings because we'll be working legs and glutes today in order to avoid a muscle strain and to have blood, circulating the way it should, so that my exercise can go as planned, so I don't get injuries and stuff like that. So I'm just stretching my legs, stretching my thighs, stretching my hamstrings, and also doing some kickbacks and a whole lot of warm-up techniques. Just a quick reminder that if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly click the red button right there that says subscribe. It really does help the channel, and I thank you in advance for doing so. So if you've seen my previous fitness vlog, you did hear that I do have knee problems. I had knee problems from lifting. So I find that stretching my quads actually strengthens my knee, although I haven't been lifting of recent, just to give my knee a break. I got old granny knees now, so I'm just taking a break from lifting for now. And I find that these leg swings and also just holding my quad up like that really helps and relieves the pain. So after my knee swings, I went to do hip openers. This is supposed to open up my hips a little bit and just make them feel a little loose, So that's what we're doing right here. This technique right here is also supposed to help my hip extenders, just to have them open up a little bit more to make my workout easy for me. And notice how I'm pushing my hips apart a little bit with my arms, just to make sure they're even more open. That's what I'm doing here. So on the screen right now are the exercises we're going to be doing today. It includes exercises for legs and glutes. So let's get into it. So I decided to use 2 dumbbells for the sumo squat. I went for heavy dumbbells. I actually didn't check the weights on these, but they were quite heavy in order for me to feel, some contractions when I go down, because the heavier the dumbbell is, the better you feel the pain, and obviously results in, getting the buns, So the tip I have here for the sumo squat is to make sure that your legs are wide apart and not too close, but not too wide at the same time. And then you want to go down, as I'm doing, up and down, up and down, up and down. Do not forget to click the red button down below that says subscribe. I really thank you in advance. That really does help the channel, so please do. Thank you. So another tip that I have for whenever you're doing glute exercises is to make sure that your toes are at an angle where it's not like straight facing the north. It's facing, like each feet is facing the other side. It's not straight. I hope it makes sense. So that's what I'm showing you right here in this video. After that, I'm moving straight into Romanian deadlifts. These are supposed to strengthen your hamstrings, and I know you can see those muscles, honey, and also strengthen your glutes and give you a little, pump on your glutes as well. So that's what we're doing right here. I decided to start using a resistance band on my legs when I'm doing Romanian deadlifts. I find that it gives me a little bit more support and it helps with my form. I'm trying to, you know, improve my form every time I do Romanian deadlifts in order to avoid lower back pain, because that was like an issue I had when I first started doing this, especially when I started doing with the barbells. But I find that using this band has really supported me and helped me with my form more. So I'd really, you know, advise that you try using them as well if you have one. The next exercise on our list is lunges. So I decided to continue to use the dumbbell and just also, you know, do my lunges in the same spot. If you're a shy person and you don't like walking around the gym too much, doing too much, being too much, I advise that you try to keep your exercises to a point where you can do it in one spot. So what I'm just doing right here is I'm continuing with my lunges, and then I decided to use this track. We have a track here at the gym where I usually use. So I decided to use this track because it was longer than the green spot I was using earlier, and I like the numbering on this track because, you know, it was helping me mentally, not to actually count but to see how far I could go. It was going from, I think, like 1 to about, is it not 40? I think they were counting that track. The track is quite long is what I'm trying to say, so it helped me more in terms of going lower and going longer on the track for these lunges. Listen, when I tell you when I got back there how tired I was literally gasping for air. Like, I was so tired because it was so long but very effective. This is supposed to work for your quads. It's supposed to make them, you know, bigger. Obviously, you know, we like big girls with big quads, but I was literally suffering. Like, you could see me even walking around. Girl, I was tired, okay, but it's all worth it in the end.
She not a lesbian, P, she turned lesbian. Push P, push a P. On capital P, I write the president, count presidents. Push P, Portuguese on her knees.
So right here, this gentleman decided to, you know, assist me and give me some tips on how to use a hamstring curl so that, you know, you don't get muscle strains, because I used to get muscle strains when I tried using them. So the trick is, when you get on, you want to lock your quads, you want to lock your legs, and then you want to almost like lock your feet as well in order to make it easier for you so that you do not, you know, strain your legs. So he was just very, very helpful in helping me find a technique that works, and I hope that you guys understood exactly how I'm trying to explain it right now.
Okay, bought a P, not a pill of Porsche. Push P. 3 P's, popcorn, Porsche. Push P. I just.
So as if I haven't been through enough today, I decided to use the leg extensions because mama didn't raise no weakling, do you understand? So here I'm just doing some leg raises with the leg extensions for the quads and the legs. So yeah, I was in so much pain though, but it's all worth it in the end. I can't wait to see my transformation. It's been 6 months and I can't wait to show you guys my, you know, my growth and my gains. So after that, I decided to end the session with a hip thruster, and this guy again is such a gentleman, was showing me how to use it properly and to just maintain a form that works. So right here, I'm just also going to, you know, take whatever he was saying to me right here and, you know, use it to the best of my ability and just try the hip thruster myself. So let's go.
Killer, nobody gonna play with you when I'm with you. Go against any nigga like fuck this glitter. Speed all dirt on bitches. I put it in for you, I spin for you. Whatever you with, I'm with it. How you gonna cost a nigga?
Okay, fly babes, that is the end of today's video. Do not forget to subscribe, especially if you've watched up to this point. Do not forget to subscribe. That really goes a long way for the channel. It really supports me and really, you know, motivates me to be consistent. And if you guys can do just that for me, it will really make me happy. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my my next video.
Like a pussy little bitch. Damn, I knew you